BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. We got a lot to talk about. First thing I want to say is like, comment, subscribe. I forget to say those things. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, we have a lot of big news to talk about. First, just so we can be clear, we're going to be talking about the Chrisean Rock, Tony Braxton, Tamar Braxton BS, but we're going to be talking about that just because it's humorous. Apparently, the girl punched some dude in the mouth, chipped his tooth, and it was all over nothing. We're going to be discussing that. But before we get to any of this, I have some great news to tell you guys. And I guess, shout out to Florida State Bullies. Salute. That's the real Florida State Bullies. I gotta open up another room real quick because I was supposed to do something. I forgot to do it. So give me 1 second. It's a ton of stuff. Did I do it? Oh no, I think I did it. I did it. I'm gonna leave this room closed for a moment until I need it. I'm gonna leave that room closed until I need it. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about real quick. I want to be clear on this. You know how I keep telling y'all, them niggas that talk trash about me, niggas, they not lined up with nobody. They not hooked in with nobody. That's why they need me. You get it? The reason why they need me is because niggas don't fuck with them. You get it? Niggas don't fuck with them. That's why they need me. They are broke. And when I say broke, I mean in all senses of the word. Dirty niggas. So, y'all know who Fluff Jones is, right? Got the mic all the way over here. Y'all know who Fluff Jones is, right? I'm assuming y'all all know who Fluff is. Guess who's going to be working with Fluff? We've already did an event with him before. I actually brought somebody to the event that does photography so they could meet people. They didn't go out and meet anyone, but I do think they're blaming me because they didn't get any work that night. But all I could do is bring you to the water. I cannot make you drink. If you go to the water, that's all I could do. I can't do much more than that, fam. Hold on, let me show y'all this shit real quick. And shout out to Fluff that he knows my personal Instagram. So I be trying to explain that to y'all. People contact, if I fuck with you, you contact me on my personal Instagram, fam. So January 4th, we're here. Sunday, we might be at a pregame for a football game, either the Giants or the Jets. I am not sure. Maybe it's the Knicks. I don't know. But on Sunday, I'm supposed to be going to I have the option, shout out to the few, to go to a pregame on Sunday. He's been wanting to work with me. We've went to only one Fluff Jones event. He's been wanting to work with me. He's a super cool dude. He really out in the streets, and he's a good guy. And I'm going to tell you why y'all not going to be able to trick that nigga. He from the Bronx, fam. Bronx niggas just move different. You can't walk up on a Bronx nigga and talk shit about another nigga, and that nigga just jump on your Johnson. He a Bronx nigga, fam. He not one of these niggas out here that you could just say anything and they just go for it. He a Bronx nigga, fam. As far as I know, Bronx or Harlem. It's the same thing, same difference. So I have been asked to go to an event Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Paid events, by the way. All paid events. So basically, that individual that was with the camera with me, if he would have showed up and did any work and got noticed, they would be calling him also. But he didn't show up and get noticed. He just stood next to me. He wasn't walking around as far as I know. He wasn't. Shout out to him. This isn't a knock on him. This is just me explaining. I can only bring you to the place to get the thing done. I can't make people work with you. You have to go do your own footwork. So now, with that being said, I told y'all these niggas is weirdos. Don't nobody deal with them, fam. The only people that deal with them is nobody. Don't nobody with money deal with these dudes, fam. I don't know no better way to say that. Don't nobody with money deal with these guys, man. Nobody with no motion, nobody with no money. Why you think they hating on me all the time? Nobody with no motion, nobody with no money. They've been talking crazy about me for years. Why do people keep pulling up to work with me? I can't wait to have some of the gangsters, the real gangsters, pull up on my platform over here just so you can see. Don't nobody respect them niggas. Y'all niggas is following behind niggas that don't nobody in the streets respect. I just need to be clear about this, Coney Island. Them niggas that y'all following behind, don't nobody in the streets respect them. They gotta stay in their little area, and that's it. If these niggas is some super gangsters, why all of them had to move out of New York City? Explain that to me. You're a super gangster with motion that everybody likes. Why did you have to move out of New York City? Why didn't one of these people that you know that got bread, like you lied to those people, why didn't any of those people pull up and give you work? Why the only time people with money talk to you is when I'm standing next to you? Why all y'all calling y'all podcasts is broke niggas that don't got nothing going on? And when I say broke, I mean niggas that don't even have a vision. I'm not even talking about money. I'm talking about vision. So y'all trying to contact Fluff now, right? Zeke Black? You're going to try to contact him and tell him don't work with me, right? Like he a little nigga. Only little niggas fall for that. Let me go contact him right now. Let me message him. Yo, some weirdo named Zeke Black. Hold on. I'm even let y'all hear the message. Why not? Yo, some weirdo named Zeke Black is going to try to contact you and try to hate because they trying to extort me. So I just want to let you know they trying to extort me. They don't have no motion over there. They don't got no money. So they trying to F my life up. So I just want to let you know what it is. So if them niggas is in, and all of them niggas, they haters. You feel me? Like they crash the whip. That's the type of niggas they are. They crash the whip. If you go look at their platform, they crash the whip, fam. Remember what we was doing over here? They couldn't extort me. So they basically just put out hate entertainment about me all day. Hate shit. These niggas crash the whip. I advise you not to be even going near them niggas. But you're a real nigga, so do what you do. Yo, holla at you later, fam. Yo, hit me up. Call him. Anyway, are y'all ready to talk about this Chrisean, Rock, Tony, Tamar, Braxton situation? Nobody don't respect them. Is dirty niggas, fam. When Corey King was in prison, he was raping niggas, fam. Come on, fam. We men, yo. We men. Come on, fam. We men, fam. Why you think out here don't nobody deal with him? You understand? You was. I think nobody don't deal with him, fam. Anyway, so we also want to talk about the Epstein list. I want to say something real quick about the Epstein list. I thought was interesting. Imagine for one moment, graping. Thank you, Rugi. Imagine if the real. Sheesh. You said a thing and I lost my train of thought. Dang, 50 people like that thing, that comment already. I wrote the comment like 10 minutes ago. If they had Donald Trump's name on that Epstein list, they would have released that name already. The Epstein list is about to be released. As far as we know, Donald Trump's name isn't on the Epstein list. My question is this. All of you people who hate Donald Trump so much, when y'all find out how many times Biden, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, and all those other Democrats' name is on that list, and you see the Republicans' names that we're currently talking about in popular culture, I guess, like Trump, name isn't on that list, what is going to be your excuse to vote for Biden? I'm curious. After it's obvious that he grapes people, what is going to be your excuse? Because if you go into that island, fam, there ain't no other reason. There's no way in the world, I believe, that you would get invited to that island more than once unless you was down with the foolishness. Maybe you could get invited one time, but there's no way they invite you more than one time if you're not down with the foolishness, fam. There's no way. They said allegedly, Clinton name is gonna appear like 50 times, fam. Just want to throw that out there. Because you people, not you, obviously, I'm talking about the widows. Yeah, not the widows. I'm talking about the people that support Biden. Y'all pay no attention to what's actually going on in the world, and y'all vote primarily off of emotion. Like, y'all don't care that our economy is being destroyed. Y'all don't care that there's weapons being used, American weapons being used or allegedly being used against civilians of another country. Y'all don't care about any of this. Y'all don't care that our current administration is sending all of our funds to other countries. Y'all just don't care about this. This is not something that concerns you people. Y'all, they have successfully created a nation of mentally ill people. And they've successfully done it. What up, Arthur D. Glass? Salute. They've successfully created a world, a nation full of people, not everybody, but full of people that have mental health disorders. Those are the people that they cater to. Imagine how insane it is for you to be a whole parent and be okay with your 11-year-old son chopping his Johnson off. That's insane. That is insane. That is insane. I'm not trying to argue with you, fam, and I didn't even tell anybody who you were. So this wasn't about you. I know you wanted to come comment, so now you can go talk and act like I was talking shit about you. But I didn't even say anything negative. You get it? You're about to just play the victim. I get it. Go play the victim. But I gave you an opportunity. That's all I'm saying. You don't worry about what I was doing. It's what you should have been doing. You should have been walking around, contacting people, getting cards and shit. Like, you don't see me. But every time I go out, I get cards, fam. They even write on the, like, you should have been out there getting cards. You wasn't. You should have been out there politicking with people, and you wasn't. This is not me talking shit about you. I know you're going to play victim like I am, though, because that's what all of you people do. Y'all play victim and pretend I'm doing something to you when I'm doing nothing. Literally, all I said is that I offered you an opportunity and I don't believe you used it in the best way. That's it. I didn't say anything else. Now, that same opportunity is doubling back on me with big money, with money. The same opportunity that I was literally offering to you and didn't even want to be a part of, I was just literally just giving it to you. But I get it. I'm the villain and I'm the bad guy. Even though I take you around people where you could try to work a deal out with. I get it. You think I should have stood there and worked the deal out for you. You don't think you might not think you should have spoken. You might think I should have did all of the talking for you. I get it. But we're not doing that because I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the situation. That's why I never mentioned your name. And that's why I didn't give any characteristics of who you were. And that's why I didn't talk about who you are. I was talking about the situation. Hey, anybody that think he's gonna go play victim now, drop a force in the chat. Hold on, I'm gonna put a thing up. I'm gonna put a thing up. Hold on. I'm gonna put a poll up. I want to know how many people is gonna think he's gonna now go play victim, like I did something to him when I didn't do anything. Also, this guy allegedly goes to church. Like, I've seen his church, fam. He goes to church and he also goes to the devil Satan worshiping page. Just so you could understand what kind of person we're dealing with. Just a little bit, like, not trying to shit on him, but just so you can understand who I'm talking to. I'm talking to a person that goes to church with his family on Sunday and probably a couple of other days out the week, and also spends his time on a Satan worshiping channel giving them money. They worship Satan over there. That's not even a question. So I don't even want to hear an argument. There's no question about that. They unquestionably worship Satan over there. When they first started the page, they were so open about their worship of Satan. Like, I don't know if the videos are still up, but if you go back to the first video, talk about God over here. If you go back to the first videos they were posting, they were straight up talking about Satan. They were straight up talking about how they worship Satan. I'm gonna ask the question. I want to know. I glass, right? But I'm gonna put a question up here. I don't think you're wrong, and I do need to take care of it. Even though this is not one of the moments where I'm going to take your advice, I 100% agree with you that I need to take your advice more often. I just want to his time on the Satan worshiping page, and he goes to the niggas is weird. That's all. No hate. Niggas is just weird. Ah, shoot. I got a whole bunch of stuff clicked over here. I'm trying to move off the screen. Give me 1 second. There we go. So, yeah, I'm not talking about the guy. I know he's going to pretend like I'm talking about him. And I know he's going to go talk like I'm talking about him. But I'm talking about the situation. And I have a right to talk about situations that I'm involved. Especially situations where I go out of my way to help people. And then they try to shit on me. I could talk about those situations. You can't tell me I can't talk about that. Y'all talk about shit that don't even happen. Oh, hold on. I'm waiting for the shit to pop up so I could I want to put a question up there. Who think he's gonna go play victim now? He's gonna be like, Jack Frost did something. Who think he's gonna go play victim? I'm curious. What the fuck is this? All right, we got a lot of stuff going on over here. So shout out to Fluff Jones. I already sent him a message. So I'm pretty sure he's waiting for, but they know them niggas. So, so I can't. Well, so me, I already sent him the message. So as soon as he contact Fluff Jones and about me, that nigga's gonna look even worse. Niggas gonna look even worse because that's bitch ass nigga shit. Oh man, I want to drop this window, but I want to put this thing up there real quick. We ain't, but it is. I only got one window open at a time, but I'm waiting. We gonna this thing happen. Bring up another one. Let's let it fix it. I'm gonna put that shit up there. I want to know who think he gonna play victim. But basically anybody that's new here, that's basically what happens. Like I don't do anything. They just listen to something I say and then pretend I'm talking about them. That's all. That's it. They just listen to something I say and then pretend I'm doing something. That's all that happens. I'm not actually doing anything. All right. You're right. All the D glass. Let's get back to it. All right. So let's talk about this Epstein list. Don't message me. I'm blocking you, fam. Don't message me. I never want to talk to you under any circumstances. Don't message me. I never want to talk to you any circumstances. All right, I blocked you. Don't message me. No circumstances. No circumstances. If you see a car about to hit me, do not warn me. I don't think people understand how I feel about this situation. Yeah. You people are that's between you and God, fam. You're not gonna be able to explain that shit away. You ain't gonna be able to. With that being said, so the Epstein list drops. When the Epstein list drops, there's a ton of Democrat names on it, and there's no Trump. Remember, they was trying to say Trump was on the Epstein list. What are they gonna do when Biden is on the Epstein list? What are they gonna do when Clinton's is on the Epstein list? What are they gonna do when because I have no idea. I don't just want to throw Obama's name into the ring. I haven't heard about him being on the Epstein list. But what do they do if Obama's name is on the Epstein list? And then all you see is one trip by Trump. Trump went out there one time and was like, I can't do this shit for him. I think anyone that only went out there one time, I'm not putting nothing on them. Because that's not one of those things that you do once and then you don't do again. The reason being is, let's back up for one moment so I could explain this. Do you understand what Diddy is actually doing? When Diddy gets you to go to those freak offs and he films you doing stuff, you know how he gets you to come back to the freak off even if you don't want to come back, right? He threatens showing the video. Because you cannot get involved in shit like this one time. They're inviting you into a secret thing that other people are not welcome or other people do not have access to it. So they're never inviting somebody for one time. Never. Copy? That's not a thing. Just want to be clear on this for everybody that don't get it. So if anyone went out there only one time and never went back, I'm not holding nothing against them. Who isn't to say they went out there, saw some shit, wanted to tell, but couldn't? Trump got a lot of money, but what do you do when there's 10 people there that got 2-3 times your money and could actually get you killed? You know, before he had Secret Service. What do you do then? So I can't wait for that Epstein list to drop. They keep saying Clinton is on there. I'm assuming, what if Hillary and Bill is on there? Because you do know they say Hillary. I am. Oh, I could talk about Pizzagate. All right. I'm running through the things in my brain that I could discuss that revolves around this type of situation and Hillary Clinton. I got something. So, do y'all remember Pizzagate? Pizzagate was when they had those emails or whatever the case was, because they had the thing set up where because they had a thing set up where basically people were ordering children, and it was like the way they ordered the children was like they was ordering pizza. Allegedly, this is what Pizzagate was for everybody that don't know. So you had a whole lot of people in, rich, affluent people in politicians, all types of different things, that was all ordering pizza from this one place. Now, just be mindful of this. Just a couple of, like last year, I think, they busted a website, could have been this year. They busted a website that operated similarly to that in Maine. It was in Maine, somewhere in New England, Maine or Massachusetts or something, that operated similarly to that, where people would go on to whatever this website was. It looks like they was ordering food, but they was really ordering prostitutes. Like, comment, subscribe. So that's the thing, just so we could be clear. It looked like they were supposed to be ordering. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, imagine if her name is on that list, fam. I just want y'all to understand it's not outside the scope of reality. Imagine if her name is on that list, fam. The hell we doing? What the hell they doing then? I can't wait for all of these guys to get found out. All of the pedophiles, all the rapists. I can't wait for all of them to get found out. I'm checking something out. Subscribe. I'm checking something real quick. I think you guys said it in the beginning of the video. Anyway, so also, I'm not on the YouTube app. I'm on the StreamYard app, so that might be why. All right, we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. All right, so as far as the Epstein list is concerned, just with me saying this, I can't wait for the list to come out. I don't know who's going to be on it. I'm supposing, what y'all do if y'all see The Rock on the Epstein's list? Like, what would y'all do? Y'all see The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson name on the Epstein list. Oprah Winfrey's name is on the Epstein list, allegedly. I always believe Oprah used to have babies for people, and that's actually how she got where she's at. She was having babies for people, and I believe the same thing about Janet Jackson. There's a lot of shit going on that niggas just don't know about, and if you talk about it, people are gonna say you crazy. So until like the internet came out, there's just a lot of shit people really wasn't able to discuss because there was no way to really fact check. You understand what I'm saying? So like if you're a person like me that knows something, and I go and I tell somebody something, there's no way for them to fact check it. So they'll just rather just say, I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm crazy, or types of other shit. And you just got to wait for information to come out. So I say all that to say this. So my belief is there's going to be a lot of actors and people who are not politicians that's going to be on that list. I believe there's going to be like kings and queens and shit like that. Don't get it confused. The one people that I don't think we're going to see on the list at all, I'll be surprised if we see any Muslims. I don't believe we're going to see any Muslims on that list. Specifically, I don't believe we're going to see any Muslims. It's just telling you what it is, man. I don't think we're going to see any Muslims. I don't think we're going to see any Hebrew Israelites. These are the people I don't expect to see on the list. Muslims, Hebrew Israelites. I don't expect these people to be on the list. One thing about Muslims, and it's something I absolutely respect, and me even not being one, is they make most of their decisions based on their faith. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to make our decisions based on our faith. We're supposed to make our decisions based on our belief in God. They got you making decisions based off of, personal opinions. They got you making decisions based off of how much you hate this person or like that person. We're supposed to be making our decisions based on what would God want us to do? What would Jesus do? That's what our decisions is actually supposed to be based on. We're supposed to be reverting back to the Bible anytime we have an important decision. Anytime we have a important decision, we're supposed to look into the Bible, fam. Also, we're supposed to be out. I might be out in Philly on the 19th. So I don't know yet. Niggas is weirdos, man. That's all I can say. Niggas is weirdos. I don't know yet, but there is an event in Philly. I'm trying to find the card real quick. It's supposed to have Jim Jones, all of these niggas. You do know that these niggas that don't like me, they can't show up places where these niggas is. Like, they can't show up places where these niggas is. You understand? Like, anyway, let me be quiet. Anyway, what I mean by they don't fuck with them, they can show up wherever they want to go. All right, anybody could go wherever they want to go. I'm just saying niggas don't fuck with them. That's what I'm saying. That's the part y'all don't get. They're tricking y'all. A lot of y'all want to be gang niggas. They tricking you. Y'all don't know what real gang niggas look like. Y'all don't know what real gang niggas is into. They're tricking you. Them niggas is the lower bottom rung. Hold on one second. I don't know what y'all had for breakfast this morning. I had grits and eggs, fam. I'm feeling great. I might make me another cup of coffee. I had grits and eggs this morning. I'm feeling great. That's one of the reasons why the show was late. I had grits and eggs this morning. I'm feeling great. I'm gonna put this back in the chat if anybody want to come up here and chop it up. But obviously, if anybody want to come up here and chat, I try so hard not to say that word no more. If anybody want to come up here and chat, remember when that word used to be dope, and then now nobody don't really use it no more. Now it's lame. That's what happened when lame niggas start doing shit sometimes. Remember that word used to be dope? Everybody used to think, everybody used to be like, yo, let's chop it up. That was really a thing niggas said. And then lame niggas just run shit dead into the ground, fam. I don't even say that shit no more. What the fuck? Anyway, so we're supposed to be in Philly. Jim Jones, June Santana, On Point OP. It's the Yakuza Savage, DJ. Just say DJ. Dr. Slushy, Flush Jones, Shaggy. Music by DJ Shadow. Salute to DJ Shadow. Tight security, Philly location, RSVP to attend. January 19th. We might be down there, fam. Y'all know I love going to Philly. We might be down there. We might be down there, fam. He's invited me to 4 events this week. All paid events, as far as I know. And these are reoccurring, by the way, every week, just so we could be clear. Could we talk about this Chrisean Rock Braxton situation for a moment? I want to talk about this Chrisean Rock Tony Braxton situation for a moment. I mean, Tamar Braxton situation for a moment. There's some people, they come in here, they send me private chat messages all the time. People that like me, don't waste your time. I never look at that. Juju Thomas, shout out to Juju. He said they created idiocracy. No, they did. The Democrats created idiocracy, fam. They did. They did. Smart people are disliked. Intelligent people are disliked. Having a brain is kind of a bad thing in this day and age, and it's wild. Pardon me. It's wild. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, I'm responding back to a comment, and it is a interesting one. I don't respond back to no hate comments, like none. I just block. So I'm on Instagram, obviously, and so I just block people. I just block. I block quick on there than on here. Like I just block. Like this is I don't got time for this. I just block, just immediately. Yeah, I just block. Let me get some stuff going. I'm gonna go make me some coffee real quick. Let me get y'all some stuff playing real quick. Be right back.
Yo, fam, the Art of D Glass. I'm back with another video.
Like, why does it come all the way back?
Ash Ketchum and Pikachu was the last piece of 2023 and is officially done now. Alright, so with that being said, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Leave your comments down in the comment section and let me know what you think of the drawing. Hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel, The Art of D Glass. And just like that, on to the next project. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Imagine meeting me for the first time. Bitch! An experience. Life-changing. Life-altering. Never the same again. I envy you.
Richie T, no lacking, bitch, I'm sitchy like my bitch is yellow bone. Ass fat, yeah, I'm picky. I'm the type to hit a bitch from the back like she Ricky. Get her hair done just to get some top, now it's frizzy. When I'm done, I just bust all on her face, left her sticky. Flood the whole hood with work shit, now everybody busy. When I make it, whole hood coming, everybody with me. I'm the type to pop out with that stick like you watching Disney. Put 2 O's in both sides of his V, now he drizzy. I be deep down in my feelings like who really rocking with me. Yeah, my trap booming, bitch, I got I'm on 3 5s, them griffies, yeah, them purse real. Give it 5 minutes, you be itching. Man, I hate these hoes, all of them some bougie broke bitches. Living rich records, bitch, we some cutthroat niggas. Wanna be the game, gotta catch a body, no snitching. When I caught that case, it was just me, no code of fitness. How I change up, been acting like I don't know niggas. Switching lanes up, no this ain't that S550, switch my name up. Yeah, but I'm the same old nigga. Plain Jane's cool, yeah, but I like diamonds on my wrist. Long live stacks, still can't believe he independent. Long live hat, niggas know he shot stacks. Killer, that's that get back. Every time we spend our ops block, they heard that shit clap. Everybody kick like 4Ks, that's a Kit Kat. Bitch, I dropped a mint on the grill, that's a Tic Tac. I be fresh as fuck, all designer, but it's mismatch. Tap in, I'm taxing for the sauce, yeah, I got that. Bitch, don't ask me what I'm smoking on, cause it's that iPad. Bullet got no name, but them shits hitting who I shot at. Know his name ain't T.I., but we left that nigga top back. Got them all waiting for the tape, they like drop that. When I'm in the A, they know my shit, I gotta pop that. Thinking I can't fuck your bitch, nigga, boy, stop that. Yeah, bitch, I'm Bugatti, you getting dropped if you not that. 731, I'm on the north side, where we my back. Opposite, they gon' slide, but they just talking like a podcast. Fuck that yapping, drop the low, we pull up where they drop that. Left a wet sign on they block, the way the game came through and mocked that.
All right, there we go. I was doing stuff. I needed a second. Them commercial breaks, I be needing them shits. Remember when I could go to a commercial break? It should be a problem, fam. I be needing those commercial breaks so I could go run and do stuff. Shout out to the everybody that stayed and didn't feel like they needed to bounce on me. Give me 1 second. I still need to go finish getting my coffee ready. So we're gonna take another commercial break in a moment. We're gonna take a couple more. We need to take more commercial breaks every show. I like to start doing a commercial break. I'm not even going to tell you what the increments are because I don't want the haters to copy. I don't care if the people I fuck with copy. Even though I don't think it's going to help the haters. Apparently, God doesn't allow for them to benefit off of certain things. I don't want to say what it is. We are about to read the word. I'm gonna go get the coffee first, and then we're gonna come back and read the word. And I have to change these up because these are all old commercials. So I'm gonna be moving into new commercials very soon. These are all old commercials. We got new commercials. You're seeing 2 of our new spots. These are all old spots. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What do you want to know about the Jeffrey Epstein list? Obviously, what do you want to know about the The list hasn't been released. So what do you want me to tell you about the Jeffrey Epstein list? The list that has not been released. That we're just basically talking about who can possibly be on the list. I don't know what else you want me to speak about the list specifically, especially since we don't have any concrete. Oh, you want me to say a thing so you could later say I didn't know what I was talking about. Oh, I get you. You want me to to stand on something, even though, I don't have no position. You want me to just give a position so you could then, try to twist my words and make it sound like I'm saying and doing stuff I'm not doing. No, I get you. All the Satan stuff, right? No, I get you. All of this stuff Satan is doing. That's why. No, I get you. Right back. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I forgot to get water when I went to the store this morning. What the fuck happened just now? Okay. Oh shit, my charger. There we go. Fucking knee. This something. My knee hurt. Come up here over there again, right? Don't you daily salute. If anybody is liking the show or appreciating the show this morning, you could always pull up the Cash App, Super Chat, and or PayPal. Yes, I fuck with the Rich Baby song. We're gonna be playing more of it. I'm gonna get more clips of music that he's doing. Also, I'm gonna shoot a line out to their people. They fuck with me. Like I said before, there's a lot of people that want to deal with us. We just didn't have the resources in order for me to be able to go through with my side. You understand? So I just couldn't do nothing until the resources came. Our resources are here now. So now I could go out there and work. I told you that before. We just didn't have resources. People was, I'm not gonna go do shit if I don't got the resources. Now our resources are here. There's nothing anybody can do. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So I was talking to somebody this morning. Motherfucker said, I'm not even gonna say what state they in. They was like, I'm all the way out here in, you know, whatever state. They was like, these motherfuckers, they was like, they can't get to me. I'm not gonna say what state he said he was in. All the way, he's like, I didn't say. He's like, I do to me. I gotta give me a coaster. I thought that was funny. He's like, all the way out here in, I'm not gonna tell you where he's at. He's like, I'm all the way out here in yakety smackety. There's nothing they can do to me. Some fest is at least once a week, you know. At least once a week, I try to talk to them. Not always possible, especially since the holiday season just passed. So I didn't talk to everybody at least once a week. But generally, I try to talk to all of my investors about once a week. You know, y'all guys spending money over here. Like, what the fuck? You should know what I'm doing. I'm not talking about people that's doing $10 and $5 drops. I appreciate you guys. You have no idea. But, you know, I got people that's spending a couple of $100s over here every month. Some people more. I'm just going to say that much. I'm not even going to go no further. So, you know, I got people investing in us because they have their own businesses. And they really love what I do. So they will want me to do some of the stuff that I do for their business. So they're trying to build up what we're doing over here so I could get to that level. Shout out to Brandon Washington. Salute. You understand? So, I don't know what to tell you. We winning over here, fam. I'm sorry I don't always make it look like we winning, but we winning. Could I just explain something to everybody that don't think we winning? 4 years ago, we was living in a hotel that was costing me damn near $300 a night. We lived there for like how many months? Like 6-7 months. That fucked up my pockets, right? Now, if I would have had a girlfriend, I would have been able to have somebody working with me, and we could have probably had gotten an apartment or whatever. I'm just, I'm really good at some things, but the things that I'm not good at, like I'm really terrible at. That's like I'm really, really good at some things, but the things I'm not good at, I'm bad at. So we went from living in a hotel where I was spending like $250, $275 a night for like the first 4 or 5 months. And then after that, they gave me a break. Right? Or something like that. Like first 3 months, probably like 3 or 4 months, could have been like 5. Then after that, they start giving me a break. Right? Then we went from there to living in a hostel. Right? And then we went from there to living here. Those are all upgrades. Those are all upgrades, man. Those are all upgrades. We winning. Maybe it's not happening as fast as I would like it, but we winning. Nowadays, when people call around to try to shit on my name, niggas is just straight up talking to me about it. Like, yo, who is these cornball ass niggas? The whole industry know not to fuck with those guys because they're gonna try to like torpedo your career. Like the whole industry knows this. Like everybody knows this, man. That shit y'all tried to do to me backfired, fam. Everybody knows not to deal with you people. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Let's change the subject. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'll look for something on Instagram. I'm not in no rush. I could use a little bit of support today. That's always beneficial. Adam 22 claims the bond with his wife strengthened after she bangs other dudes. I just think Adam 22 is gay. Huh. Zephyr's here. Shalom. I just think Adam 22 is gay, fam. I'm sorry. And I don't think his wife is his wife like they love each other. I think they just friends, fam. That's it. They're just friends that have sex. That's it. Niggas who can't beat up the cat beat up the girl. That's so true. That's so true. A lot of you guys aren't really aggressive. Y'all just got small Johnsons. Y'all the realest shit. Hold on. Hold on. A lot of y'all think a lot of these dudes is tough. They not really tough. They're angry because they got small Johnsons. Y'all think that niggas, whenever you see a nigga hating on another nigga for no reason, I promise you that nigga Johnson is small. I promise you. There's no nigga walking around out here with an appropriately sized Johnson that's just randomly hating on another nigga. It ain't happening. I'm telling you. Whenever you see a dude mad at another dude for no reason, it's because he think he got a bigger dick than him. And 9 times out of 10, he's right. He probably does. Because he's not the one that's mad. I promise you. Ladies, where's the lie? Every time some dude is trying to get with y'all by hating on another nigga, y'all ladies would know better than us men. That's why niggas is really be out here hating. I promise you. It's either because your girl look better or because you got a bigger Johnson. I promise you. Remember, a lot of these men got feminine qualities. One of the things that means is that they're just jealous. You understand? Like, men are not supposed to be jealous. Fam. That's a female trait. Men are not supposed to be jealous. I never seen jealous men until, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they were out there, you know what I'm saying? But I really didn't know jealousy was like this. I'm just being honest with you. I did not know that jealousy was like this. Yo, did y'all hear about the Democratic Party leader in South Korea that got like a scratch on his neck and he said somebody tried to cut his head off? That guy's bananas. Okay, so all of this. And I'm going to tell you, listen to me. I need y'all to listen. The reason why her ass and body is like that is because she's one of those chicks that got like the long ass, but she's just thick. You see the chicks that got like the long asses, like their ass is a little bit longer. It looked like they got a long back. That's not what it is. They got a long ass. If they work out and work that shit out and gain weight, their ass is gonna go like this, and it's gonna be mad meaty on the bottom. Y'all chicks with that meaty on the bottom butts, y'all deserve a day to yourselves. All y'all chicks that got the meat on the bottoms, the meaty bottom butts. We like the meaty bottom butts. Also, shout out to the Most High. I'm making all the jokes and shit. But I think that us as men, we have to get back to talking about how we like the way women look. Like, it's something wrong with this day and age that now we can't even talk about how we like the way women look. Like, that's bananas. But gay men could talk about gay guys. I mean, pardon me. Gay men could talk about straight guys. And we have to accept that or we're insecure. But if a straight man say a woman looks attractive, then, you know, he's out of bounds. The only people that could compliment women is other women and gay guys. That's it. Sheesh, Ice Spice. I just like Puerto Rican girls, though, so it is what it is. I mean, I like black girls. Black girls, first and foremost, don't get it confused. But I grew up in the Bronx, man. I like Puerto Ricans. It is what it is, man. I don't care what nobody think about it. Dude, we can't even sit around. We can't even sit around and speak about women without, you know, it being treated like there's something wrong with a straight man talking about a woman. Like, oh, wowzers. For everybody that don't know, could I tell them? Could I tell them about the could I speak on this for a second? BW. Could I speak on that for a second, BW? Yes, I want you to pull up on here and do an interview with me about this type of stuff. I'm sending nasty photos to that girl I like. I'm sending nasty photos. I'm DMing nasty photos to that chick that I like right now. So I'm a little preoccupied. Anyway, the world's most renowned Brandon Washington. I'm gonna put some of these comments up here. Brandon Washington first says, trying to get some notes together so we could do an interview. But wow, Frost Bitcoin just broke 45K. There's money in them coins, not like stupid alts, but real coins. The world's most renowned cryptocurrency has staged a remarkable comeback. Invest like $50 into that shit for me. Let's see what happens. The world's most renowned cryptocurrency has staged a remarkable comeback, boasting 154.37% surge in 2023 that contributed to a substantial $530 billion in its market capitalization 2 days ago. Next time, like invest like $100 for me, and then after it gets back over $100, take your $100 back, and then I'm still gonna give you 10%. How about that? You doing all the work. What a funny guy. That is some shit friends do for each other, though. Yeah, I'm over here sending nasty pictures to this chick that I like. This is the recent one. But that's not really nasty because I'm a want to hold and like whisper in your ear type guy, you know. When women get happy, they get warmer, like their body temperature, for everybody that don't know. So when you hugging on that woman, right, and you saying all of them nice things to her and you spitting that shit in her ear and she start really feeling better, she start really feeling good about the shit you saying, she's gonna literally get warmer, fam. Like literally, like her skin. Brandon says, for reals, the market is sitting at a jump off point soon. Big money is flowing into the. You're gonna invest $100 for me. We're gonna get the $100 back. I'm gonna give it back to you, and then I'm gonna have my own wallet. And then I'm just doing whatever you do. Whatever you do, I'm doing that. But yeah, back to the other thing. Yeah, women like they, I think we do just in general, but I've never hugged a guy and said sweet things to them, so I have not the slightest idea. But yeah. And so I was dating this chick and she was anemic. And for you don't know, anemic people are like always cold. So she was always cold. So that's how come I know. Because sometimes when she was just cold and like I'm hugging her or whatever, she's like, man, I just start just like, you know, saying sweet shit on purpose because I know it's gonna warm up. For the reals, the market I read that. Thank you for saying this. Somebody needed to say this shit. Men are not intimidated by strong women. I need for y'all to understand something. Women, every woman that thinks that a man is intimidated by a strong woman, there is no woman stronger than a man. There is no average woman stronger than any average man. There's no strong woman stronger than a strong man. And there's no weak woman stronger than a weak man. That's the point in which I'm trying to make. So this whole thing, men are intimidated by strong women, is insane. That's not a thing. Okay? But far too many women believe that being aggressive, rude, and generally unpleasant makes them strong. I think that's what's happening. I think that because women don't, just like men don't understand the relationship women have with other women. I think since women don't understand, that's it. Fuck it. Motion is motion. Since women don't understand, so if it would have been $1,000, it would have been 300. It would have been 3,000. I would have gave you back the 1,000. Anyway, so since, let me read the whole thing over again. Men are not intimidated by strong women. We are not. By far, too many women believe being aggressive, rude, and generally unpleasant makes them strong. I think since women don't understand the relationship that men have, I think that often women think that they're doing the same things to men that men do to men. Like when we say certain things or when we do certain things, I think women think that, you know, I'm doing the same thing that man is doing. Like, why aren't you? And I think that that's one of the big problems or differences when it comes to, or problems when it comes to when men deal with women, that, you know, we don't understand each other. We're really from Mars and Venus. We do not understand each other. The difference is men will stop trying to understand a woman. We'll just live with whatever the fuck we got. Like, be like, shit, well, I married her. I got to deal with this shit now. While women don't necessarily take that approach. You understand? So women don't always take that approach. You know, you're talking to somebody who's actually a successful Bitcoin trader, Zeph. He was just explaining that. That's basically what he just explained to y'all. He's a successful Bitcoin trader. I don't know how many of y'all guys know successful Bitcoin traders. Well, I mean, I would have been trying to make all the moves you was making, BW. I would have made all the moves you was making. So whatever moves you was making, I would have been making them same moves. I'm just doing what you doing. Just so you know, I'm just doing what you doing. I'm gonna make all those same moves. So whatever moves you would have made is the same moves I would have made. Now figure that out. Yeah, he's a successful Bitcoin trader. Y'all gonna try to harass him and shit, right? You're gonna try to harass him, right? Because y'all know, you know, he's a successful businessman. You're gonna try to harass him. Yeah, it can work. Yeah, gotta get him in the wallet. That's a fact, Brandon. Yo, why don't we make a wallet, put a tiny bit of coins in it, and we can literally just do a thing where we discuss it, you know, throughout the course of the whole year. This is the first week. We can literally, hold on, we can literally start a new wallet today. You just throw a couple of coins in there. We're not trying to do big. Throw a couple of coins into it. Your money. This is not for me. 2 bull runs. Woo! This is not for me. It's your money. But start a new wallet, and then we could come every day and then talk about that. What? Not every day, like once a week, once or twice a week. What do you think about that, Brandon? It's on you starting the thing and then pulling up to come talk. What do you think? It's the first week, so this will be a perfect opportunity to start it today or this week. Will be the perfect opportunity to start it, and then we could get a legitimate 12 months of research and history and no, right? We want. I tell you what. If you do it, we'll just make a show. If you do it, it won't be a morning coffee and it won't be a Tonight Show. I'll just change the name. I'll give it a name. I'll think of a name for Bitcoin Show, and then we'll get some graphics and stuff like that made. and then we just rock it and we go from there. I'll make the graphics, I don't care. And we rock it, probably get an animation or two made, and then we rock it from there. So let's do that. But it's on you, and this is your thing. Remember, I'm not telling you to do it for me. Somebody's gonna say I told you to open it up for me because I joked about that shit earlier. But no, shit, you can open it up if you want, and then we at the end of the year we check it out. We remember we're not even extracting any money from it, right? We just going through the things so we could have something to talk about every week on the show, right? I know it's an idea. Somebody's gonna try to steal it though, if somebody isn't already doing it. But back to the thing about the women. But yeah, no, I think the biggest issue is that we just think different. So while a man will be with a woman that is not his ideal woman, and he'll just, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? A woman will be like, he's not perfect. He's only 99%. I gotta look for another one. And then she'll go find a nigga that's 30%. And then she say, all men ain't shit. You understand? She'll be with a good man. We'll leave that good man. Because, grass always greener. He's only 99% perfect. And then she'll go get with somebody that's like 30% of what she wants. And then say, oh, men ain't shit. Also, if any woman ever asks me, can I handle them or speak to me in any manner, like I'm going to have to handle them, I don't want to date you. You a domestic violence waiting to happen. Either you going to assault me, or you going to say I assaulted you, or you're going to do something, and then I might need to protect my life and actually get you up off of me. So I don't even want to be in a relationship with any chick that needs to be handled. And I don't know why any of you niggas will want to be. The only dudes I can think about that will want to be in a relationship with a woman that want to be handled is a dude that wants to beat on a woman, fam. And there are men out there who date an aggressive woman off of the understanding that he's going to have opportunities to smack the shit out of her. I didn't grow up with a mother, so I don't have mother issues. All right? I don't have those problems. A lot of these dudes out here got mother issues. I don't have one. I didn't grow up with a mother. I moved in with my stepmother when I was like 13, 14 years old. I didn't grow up with no mother. I'm different. Wiggins said he's open for a trade. I would like Wiggins on the Knicks. Somebody's about to show Byron Scott post to MJ. Yeah, he did post him. Yeah, but he ain't get there in time. If he could have caught up to him, he would have punched that. Anyway, what else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Shout out to Brandon Washington pulling up in the chat today. Definitely appreciate you. I love when our guys come in here and talk with me, Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm in no rush, fam. I'm in zero rush. I'm in zero rush. I'm in no rush. Boozy said that he had to walk out of The Color Purple because it seemed like a gay love story. Okay, so one, the real issue is this. All right, I'm going to address The Color Purple being a gay love story. For everybody that don't know, and if you didn't get it from the first movie, Celie's husband turned her off from men. I'm going to say this again for everybody that don't get it. In the first movie, Celie did not like men. Her husband turned her off from men. So there is, so when Color Purple, the movie came out, my cousin's wife, baby mama, I don't know if they legally married. I doubt they are legally married for reasons. She married to a different dude right now. She married to a soccer player, actually. Real talk. She married to some nigga that plays soccer, like overseas or some shit. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, so he might be playing he might not be playing anymore. He used to play. I don't think he's still playing, but she ended up marrying a nigga that plays soccer, fam. Or that was who the dude she was messing with. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, so when they were together and The Color Purple had came out, she was reading the book. Celie and homegirl, the relationship was more in the book. So that's probably what they just put in the movie. And that's what he's talking about. But that what he referenced. But that's not what I think he's talking about. I think he's talking about the overall idea that a lot of these movies is just gay. Fam, it's like they got to put a gay character in every movie, fam. There's not that many gay people in the world that at every instance, every single conversation that's going on has a gay person involved, fam. The world isn't like that. They're inflating the numbers of how many gay people actually exist. I'm not saying there's not a lot. I'm just saying there's not billions. So I'm guessing because when the other Color Purple was made, it was made in the 80s, 70s or 80s, I think 80s. And I'm guessing they didn't have carte blanche to be able to get into that area so much because, you know, the world wasn't ready for it. It would have hurt the movie. They did allude to it, and they didn't lean into it, but they did allude to it, and they did have shit on the screen that referenced it. I didn't see this Color Purple. I have no plans on seeing this Color Purple. I do not want to see this Color Purple. I don't watch black movies anymore. I'll discuss that in a moment. I kind of sometimes, but not really. I'll discuss that in a moment. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of our people are so confused. All right. I found out a while ago. When I say a while ago, how old am I now? Fucking probably like 17, 18 years ago. That one of the ways that they manipulate us, black people in general, is because they're producing all of our black content. Like the directors and the people that's behind these projects that's being produced that's supposed to be for black people, they're not black. And they're purposely putting messages in here, in whatever the fuck it is. So I stopped watching a lot of black shit. Like I don't watch any Tyler Perry movies. So the light-skinned guy is always the good guy, and the dark-skinned guy is always the evil guy. This is what it is. And all dark-skinned men want to do is abuse women. I don't got time for Tyler Perry movies. You get it? I don't watch shit like that. It's not good for your brain. Shout out to Tyler Perry. He employs a lot of black people. All right? And he employs them in Hollywood. All right? I just wish the stories were a little different. That's all. And I'm pretty sure not every black guy or dark-skinned guy, but it's just so overwhelming from the content I've seen. That's one. Two, he dresses up like a chick. So that automatically is like, it's not for me. Like I'm not saying it's not good content. I'm just saying it's not for me. Big Mama's House, not for me. That movie where they was doing the choice dressing and whatever that had, and I had to watch the damn movie because I had a female cousin, and she was watching the shit, and I got stuck watching it. But it was the one where they was like dressed up like transvestites, or they was faking, like they had to dress up like women for some reason. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find the name of the movie. It had Wesley Snipes in it. Corey LeRae is bad. It Wesley Snipes in it. Wesley Snipes with John Travolta. What movie is that? What movie had Wesley Snipes and John Travolta? It wasn't The Fan. They was in 2 movies together? Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything. That's the name of the movie. It came out in 1998. Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything. I don't understand this shit. It also had Patrick Swayze in it. I don't understand this shit. I'm gonna show you the fucking fam. What the fuck is going on? What the heck is going on and shit? What is the hell? Anyway, so they've always been making content like that. You feel me? So there's just certain things I just don't watch. I don't care for that. What show was I watching the other day? There's a movie on Netflix. It's called Bloodhounds. It's a television show. It's called Bloodhounds. So I'm watching the first episode. It's a karate flick and it's Korean. So I love fucking Korean television. I'm gonna say this for everybody that don't get it. If you have Netflix and you are not watching the Korean content, you're just missing out. The Korean shows are unquestionably have a better quality than the American stuff in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might have some real bangers here and there, but like in general, the Korean stuff is fucking extraordinary. They're telling stories that we're not even telling over here, because over here they're just too interested in telling man date man and woman date woman stories. So over there they're making actual television. They're making actual movies. Anyway, so this show Bloodhound comes on and it's actually lit and it's fucking dope and it's dope. And I'm like, yes, I found a good program, and I'm sitting back like this. So then 2 dudes go to lunch together. There's nothing wrong with a dude eating lunch with another dude. You got to eat. But then one guy takes some food and puts it in the other guy's mouth. That was it for me. I don't even need to know what else is going on. I don't even care if these characters are gay or not. I don't want to watch that again. I don't want to see that. And then not only did he put the food in his mouth, but then he poked his finger like this to push the food into the mouth. So he poked his finger into the guy's mouth. Nope. That's not content for me, fam. Make the content all you want. Please keep doing it. What the fuck do I care? But it's not for me, fam. It's just not for me. But up until then, Bloodhounds was lit. It's about these fighters, and they got this one dude. So they in the boxing ring. So he's knocking everybody out with a left to the body. So the guy asks him, and he's like, damn, your left is strong. Like, and then he tells the dude, and he's like, well, my right is stronger. And he's like, well, why you kept only using your left? He said, I didn't have a chance to use the right. If that's a flex if I ever heard one. And then right after that, they do the food in the mouth thing. So I was like, I cannot watch this show. But up until that point, that was damn near one of the best shows I've seen in a long time. But that one thing happening was enough for me. We're not doing that. I'm not going to sit here and watch content while you subconsciously break down the barriers in my brain without me knowing it. Because that's what they're doing to your children in them schools. Without your children knowing it, because they don't even have the wherewithal to defend themselves mentally from these attacks. They're breaking down your children every single day in school. Breaking them down, breaking them down, breaking them down. Shout out to Team Moto. Salute. How you doing, my brother? Hope everything is going well with you and yours. Send me something to play on here. I'm going to play a commercial real quick. We're going to be right back. Send me something to play. I'm not asking for no fucking money. I didn't mean to curse at you. My apologies. Send me something to play on here, fam. I need to get my commercials and everything up. We'll be right back. Shout out to Rich Baby.
made a meal before the Richie, T no lacking, bitch, I'm sitchy like my bitch is yellow bone. Ass fat, yeah, I'm picky, I'm the type to hit a bitch from the back like she Ricky. Get her hair done just to get some top, now it's frizzy. When I'm done, I just bust all on her face, left her sticky. Flood the whole hood with work shit, now everybody busy. When I make it, whole hood coming, everybody with me. I'm the type to pop out with that stick like you watching Disney. Put 2 O's in both sides of his V, now he drizzy. I be deep down in my feelings like who really rocking with me. Yeah, my trap booming, bitch, I got more 3 5s than Griffies. Yeah, them purse real, give it 5 minutes, you be itching. Man, I hate these hoes, all of them some bougie broke bitches. Living rich records, bitch, we some cutthroat niggas. Wanna be the game, gotta catch a body, no snitching. When I caught that case, it was just me, no code of fitness. How I change up, been acting like I don't know niggas. Switching lanes up, no this ain't that S550, switch my name up. Yeah, but I'm the same old nigga. Plain Jane's cool, yeah, but I like diamonds on my wrist. Long live Stacks, still can't believe he independent. Long live Hat, niggas know he shot Stacks. Killer, that's that get back. Every time we spend our outs block, they heard that shit clap. Everybody kick like 4Ks, that's a Kit Kat. Bitch, I dropped a mint on the grill, that's a Tic Tac. I be fresh as fuck, all designer, but it's mismatch. Tap in, I'm taxing for the sauce, yeah, I got that. Bitch, don't ask me what I'm smoking on, cause it's that iPad. Bullet got no name, but them shits hitting who I shot at. Know his name ain't T.I., but we left that nigga top back. Got them all waiting for the tape, they like drop that. When I'm in the A, they know my shit, I gotta pop that. Thinking I can't fuck your bitch, nigga, boy, stop that. Yeah, bitch, I'm Bugatti, you getting dropped if you not that. 731, I'm on the north side, where we my back. Ops say they gon' slide, but they just talking like a podcast. Fuck they yapping, drop the low, we pull up where they drop that. Left a wet sign on they block, the way the game came through and mock that.
No, Team Moto, I just want you to send me something for me to play. You could pay me later. You could play me way later. I just want to. You do drops and stuff like that when you be around. Just send me something to play. I want to get some of our BBN guys up. I don't got enough of our BBN guys up, so I need content from my BBN guys. Yeah. I'm going to be scrubbing Instagram today, and so I'm going to look for some stuff. Definitely. Get well soon, fam. Get well soon. Definitely. I'm sorry to hear about your health concern. She had a stroke. Damn, fam. I'm sorry to hear about that. For real. Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear about that. That's a fact. Did you have do you mind me asking you some questions? Like was there anything that you would like to tell people to be mindful of, like that they should look out for, or they should be concerned? You know, anything that you was possibly going through before the actual stroke happened that, you know, you could possibly help some of us out? Because I'm curious. You know, you might be able to save a life or two by saying, you know, I had this situation going on and I just didn't get to the doctor soon enough. So you might be able to help somebody or save somebody, you know? That's all. Yeah, I don't need no money or nothing. Are you fine? You good? Oh, so the headache was the precursor. It was the headache. It was real bad. It was it back of the head, front of the head, the whole head. If you're a diabetic, take your meds. If you have a bad headache, that's one of the things I heard. I was hearing things about the left side of the body before the situation happened. Before the situation happened, were you having an issue with the left side of your body? I'm curious. Yeah, you could call in right now. You could call in through the Instagram. I don't think you got my new number. You could call in through Instagram, or you can just pull up right here to the chat and be on the stream with me. However you want to do it. Also, you don't have to show your face if you pull up on the stream. Just let me know who you are, and then you could just close your thing. You understand? I just need to be certain who you are, because we got weirdos. If you got I don't think you need a GoFundMe or anything like that, but if you have a GoFundMe or anything up, I'll post it for you. But yeah, definitely call me, or you can pull up in the StreamYard with me, or you could just pull up to Instagram, because you said you had a stroke. I'm pretty sure you don't really want to be seen. So you could hit me on Instagram. You could call me on Instagram, or you can call me here. You could pull up here. Either which one. I would love to have you up here. And because this is going to help save a life, I'm very happy to be getting back to regular BBN business. Like, this is more to what our business is. Our business isn't what them weirdos is doing. Like, this is more to what our business is, caring about people, talking about just caring about people, I need to see your face real quick, and then you could dust yourself. All right, that's you. Remember, I got the haters. I've been needing to be sure. All right, that's you. What's up, homie?
Yo, it's Jack. It's me.
All right. Tell us about your experience, what you feel comfortable speaking with, and then I'm going to ask you some questions.
Let me, so what, do you want me to turn this volume down on my end?
You fine on my end. You could turn it up, down. I don't care. We hear you fine.
Nah, I just didn't want it to have the feedback. Can you hear me?
Yeah, the only way there's going to be feedback is if you have it on in the background also.
Well, do I need to mute something?
I don't hear no feedback. You fine. If I hear something, I'll let you know. You fine.
Okay. Yeah, it was good. Nah,
but if you do want to mute it, just for
But I want to hear your questions. If you got a question too, if I mute it.
You can't hear me if you mute it? All right, let's leave it where it's at. It's just fine. So first, let me know exactly. Tell us about what you feel comfortable talking about first, and then I'll ask you some questions. I don't know if I was clear. Was I clear? Oh, he might be talking to something. Oh shit, you're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Now you put yourself on mute.
Yeah, exactly. Because I hear like a little feedback, but nah. All right, cool. So,
I'm listening. Tell us about your situation.
Right, I'm a diabetic, and this is just for people walking around with other illnesses that they not really going to see their doctor on the regular and taking their medication. So for me, I'm a diabetic and a vegan because I don't eat meat. So about 2 Sundays ago, I had an excruciating headache, and I don't get headaches. So I was like, yo, where is this coming from? I thought it was a crook in my neck, I'm sleeping on a pillow or whatever, this and the third. So a friend of mine who's a nurse was like, hey, you might need to go get that checked out. So what I did was, and what we normally do is we self-medicate ourselves. So I went to Walgreens and I got a diabetic kit where I could check my blood, check my pressure, blah, 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 blah. Blood sugar was up, but I still had the headache lingering. So my people was like, yo, go to the ER. Went to the ER.
Okay.
They did a CAT scan. They seen something back there. They didn't know if it was a tumor or if it was a tumor
blood clot?
or blockage. Yeah. So then they rushed me to the MRI. The MRI showed that I had a stroke a couple of days ago, and that was the excruciating headache.
Stop. Let's rewind. I need to say this. Hold on. This is the part this is something that I'm very glad you mentioned. So basically, you had a stroke and didn't know it.
I'm not talking.
No, I'm saying basically you had a stroke and didn't know it. They said that you had a stroke a couple of days prior to you going to the hospital, correct?
Yes.
So I just wanted to mention this, and I'm gonna let you finish. Everybody out there.
Yes.
People sometimes have mini strokes, man, and don't even know it, and just go about their day and go about everything that they're doing. And they might go years and years and years, and you don't even know you've been having mini strokes a ton of times. So just be mindful of that. So we do have to be mindful of our health and our diet. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Finish.
Nah, you're good. So, absolutely. So, stayed in the hospital for about 4 days. They running a series of tests, getting me back on track where my levels need to be. So my advice for people, and I take accountability for my health, because I knew I was a diabetic, but I was off my square by not taking my medication because I didn't like the side effects. So I thought that by changing my diet, that was keeping me in the safe range, but it was really just making my situation a little worse because there was no way I could monitor. The medication is going to help you balance your blood sugar and whatever situation you got going on. So granted, we don't like to go to doctors and things like that. And I'm not one of those persons though. I had, was moving around, doing my business and this, that, and the third, and I neglected my health. So I'm putting that ownership on me. You get what I'm saying? But what I want your followers and the people, the family, to know that these things are very serious, and that if you're a single woman or man, you live alone, that's dangerous. You get what I'm saying? Because we don't know what's going on the inside of our bodies. We don't always know. You know what I mean? So just pay attention to the signs. I don't have no paralysis, but I'm making decisions to kind of sort of just put my business on hold for a little bit, dedicate the time to my health so that I can run my business. You get what I'm saying? So Instagram, Facebook.
Got a question.
Now, I might just shoot up, pop into something on YouTube and, whatever.
Got a question. You mentioned paralysis, so you don't feel no tingling or nothing like that on your left side? Everything is fine?
Nah.
As much as you want to discuss.
Nah, there's
if it's not something you want to discuss.
I'm grateful because the walking papers was you just have a blockage in the back of your head. So we trying to, my primary doctor, we trying to get to what that means. You get what I'm saying? Did I lose some of my memory? When I talked to my family members, they was like, yo, sound like you were slurring a little bit. So, again, we self-medicate. So I got a ton of books in my crib. So what I decided to do is, until they figure out if I lost a percentage of my memory or etc., I'm just going to try to get ahead of the game by start reading. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I just fell back off of social media and things like that. So, and it's a continuous process. But more importantly, we have to be grateful for every day we wake up, and we have to pay attention to the signs of our body, because our body tells us what's going on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Have you changed your diet in any way? Because you said you was a vegan and you said that you were diabetic. So I'm assuming you had not necessarily the most strict diet, but you definitely paid attention to the things in which you were eating. So I want to know, ever since this situation has transpired, have you changed your diet any?
Gradually, gradually I have, because in the hospital, they was giving me, meat. So that's a life and death situation right there. So I'm not going to,
Mm.
I had to kind of sort of consume for nourishment because I was very weak.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'm me and a group of my ladies is a nurse. So we are designing a diet that I can live with. You know what I'm saying? Like I play with the fish, but I'm not really on the meat shit. You know what I'm saying? But every morning I have 2 boiled eggs, no yolk. You know what I mean? I'll just do the whites. So it's like a gift and a curse with the food that we have to eat. You know what I mean? So, but I'm
Mm.
not gonna be the knucklehead that be like, yo, I'm not gonna eat that and then starve and then have my levels real low. I gotta get back up. I gotta get my weight back up, and then I could return back to the vegan lifestyle or whatever.
Okay. All right. So is it possible we can, because you're putting a plan together, would you like to share your plan with other people that might be vegan, or because that'd be dope if we could have you pop up here once or twice a week and share your meal plan, and just because we never know who we're helping.
Nah, absolutely. I mean, you know, I'm for me. You got a relationship and a bond. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
anything that helps the community, I'm with it, because at the
Nice.
end of the day, we don't we suffer from lack of information, and
That's a
we
fact.
usually don't share information, and us men or people of color, walk around with this pride thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the death of us. So I
Mm,
don't mind, you know what I'm saying, helping somebody live.
mm. So offline, we'll talk about a thing. We'll try to put something together. I already have a situation where we already had a talk today with one of our crypto guys. Maybe we can try to mesh all of that stuff together for one day. I don't know. Let's see what we could do. I would like to create a show over here that we do at least once a week. And I would like for it to be community centric, where the show is based on some of our outstanding people that are already a part of this community. So, yes, I would love to be able to do that. And being that you just said your significant other is in the health industry, that means that you're going to be coming to us with information that 100% can help people other than just yourself. So I appreciate you. And we'll talk and see how we could put that together.
Nah,
Um,
definitely,
uh,
definitely.
uh, kind of winding this down. So another question I want to ask real quick is, so how is your everyday basic moves? Like, are you moving like physically? Are you able to move around like normal, or is it some kind of hindrance, or are you just not pushing the you are just relaxing on your own, or you're just is it are you having any kind of physical um in anything inhibiting you physically? That's what I want to ask. Is there anything that you could do before that you cannot do now?
Well, I'm I'm moving. I'm not moving as fast as I was. My primary doctor wants me to do the occupational therapy, just to
Mm,
help with motor skills and things like that. So that's an option that I may entertain this week. I'm just getting some insurance things correct, and in play. And yeah, but I'm moving around. I could go to the store. I'm not driving yet, um, just because I don't want to put anybody else in danger. You get what if I have an episode behind the wheel, I'm a retired truck driver, so I know what the responsibility of having 80,000 pounds driving those tractor trailers.
mm,
So I don't want to do that in a car. So I'm trying to be as responsible as I can. You get what I'm saying? Within my reach.
yes, sir.
So I think I'm gonna do the therapy, but then on top of that, I mean, I'm able to cook. I'm able to walk use the bathroom, cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm just taking it easy and letting the medication drop my levels. My A1C was 11. My bad cholesterol was 151. My blood sugar was in the threes. It's now in the twos. So, I see where it's going. You get what I'm saying? So, and again, I take ownership. I'm accountable for neglecting my health. You get what I'm saying? So I got to do the necessary things to get back in position.
Okay. There's a plan. You can't get anything done usually until there's a plan, and there's a plan. So I'm here for you. Definitely appreciate you showing up. 300 is pretty high. 300 is really high. Very happy to see somebody said 300 is pretty high in the chat. I wasn't screaming at you. So I'm very happy to see that you're taking better care of yourself now. You're a great guy. You're a really great guy. The world needs more people like you. And this is not me just saying this. This is just a factual statement. So I'm very happy to see that you're doing well, you're doing better. And I'm very sad to hear that you actually had the episode. But I'm very happy once more to hear compliment sandwich. I'm very happy once more to hear that you have it under control. And there's a plan. And not only is there a plan, but you have somebody that is with you that actually understands the plan. So you're in the best hands. I should say.
No doubt.
Not sure if you can hear me.
Appreciate the opportunity, just to express this to your viewers. Collectively, we have to share information, good, bad, or whatever. And I'm gonna log off right now. Continue to watch the show, and you just let me know if we want to do something like this once a week. I'm open to it. It'll keep me busy, keep me functioning, because I put my business on hold until March. So I'm going to dedicate from January to March to just get me back in the range where I can do what I do as far as with my business.
Well, we want to bring our shows back to the BBN like we used to have. So absolutely, I want you to pull up at least once a week. We'll find a day for it. I'm not sure which day would be the best day now, but we'll find a day for it. And since we will want it to be consistent, we have to find a day that we can presumably work on more days than not, and a period of time that we can work on more days than not. But also remember, we can always just pre-record, and then I can play the video, the pre-recorded video. Remember, we could always do that also. With that being said, definitely appreciate you, my brother. As always, please come pull up anytime you want. When you see the link down there in the comment section and you just want to pull up here and say hi, please do. Anything you want to say before you go out?
Nah, just, happy, healthy New Year to everybody in the chat. Definitely to you. Jack, keep doing what you're doing. I got your back, whether I'm in the chat or not, you know what I mean? So this, that, and the third. And, we just look to better days, man. And everybody just got to continue to hold the line and do what they supposed to do. Not what they want to do, but do what they supposed to do. And, God handle the rest.
Facts! Appreciate you, my brother.
All right, peace.
Stay strong. Later. That was the homie, Team Moto. We fucks with them. That's all people. I'm trying to tell you, most of the people that I deal with, they're business owners, fam. They're not street niggas. Do I know street niggas? I know a ton of street niggas. I know street niggas as business owners. But the main people that I deal with is business owners, fam. Those people talking about me is lying to you. I promise. Why every time we call somebody up here and I'm talking to them, why are they business owners? You still believe the hate? Even though I'm constantly in Congress with business owners, entrepreneurs. And only thing that them niggas talk to is other dirty niggas. Sheesh. Anyway, anything else y'all guys want to talk about, put it in the chat. All right, what time we got? We got it on 12. I'm not really in a rush. We started late. I mean, I could stay up in here and we could stay talking. I don't really never want to use that term again. We could stay talking. I have a dope ass name for a thing, but I don't want to be in it. You was not a Debbie Downer, fam. I'm usually a Debbie Downer. You was a... I'm trying to think of something that rhymes with upper, a name. I couldn't think of a name that rhymes with upper. Could anybody else think of a name that rhymes with upper? I can't think of one, but you was definitely not a Debbie Downer. What the hell? If I made you feel that way, I apologize, my brother. If anybody is enjoying the show today, y'all can always pull up to the Cash App, Super Chat, and or PayPal. And as always, we can always use some assistance. I got a question. I think I know why women act the way that they do and treat men the way that they do, and black women specifically. You think super rhymes with upper? A guy that name starts with MIC thinks super rhymes with upper. You really want us to think you're a rapper too, don't you? You want us to think you're a rapper too, don't you? Oh, what I was about to say. So basically, women don't really want a husband. They want a father. Because that's what's missing in a lot of these households. I'm about to say something that it's going to sound so effed up, but it's the truth. Don't marry no women that don't got a man and that don't got a father in their life, fam. That's where the problem is. You go find yourself a woman that got a father in their life. Then they're not going to look for you to be their father. They're going to already have had one. They're going to be looking to have a husband. You understand? They're going to be looking for somebody to treat them the way that they saw their father treat their mother. You get it? Stop getting hooked up with these women that they want you to pay for everything. You know who pays for everything? Your father. Stop getting hooked up with these women that don't want to bring nothing to the table. You know when you don't have to bring nothing to the table? When you're dealing with your parents. So shout out to the Democrats for making sure our families stay split up. Freaking Democrats, fam. Freaking Democrats. Y'all love them, though. Nah, I'm just kicking you. Just so you could understand why I'm kicking you, is because you're obviously a troll account. And I don't want to deal with it. You're not even a troll account that's funny, and you're not a troll account that's bringing any type of positive, any type of like good stuff to the page. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you're a troll, but you come in here and you're being funny, you're not really insulting nobody, you're not really getting on nobody's nerves, you're just a funny guy with a good character, then I'm weird for you. But there's the trolls that they don't know how to be funny because they're not funny. They just only know how to insult. I don't want to deal with that. If you're a troll and you're funny, I rarely ever kick you. I only kick the people who come in here to insult. I don't want to deal with it. I was gonna bring this to our neighborhood, but the people that hate me convinced all the other niggas that have no way to get on the internet that they don't want us. They don't want me posting them playing basketball on the internet. No, there are a ton of women who had good fathers and ended up being good mothers. I didn't say that one was that it wasn't possible. I said that there's a chance, and if you don't want to take the chance, go get yourself someone who doesn't want a father, because basically most of these women out here want a father. So I'm not sure how you didn't understand what I was saying, but if you want to be sure to marry a woman, you want no question of marrying a woman that isn't looking for a father, you marry a woman who already has one. I get it. I'm assuming I'm not sure what you're trying to do, but that's all I said. I said an opinion that you're probably better off dating a woman who already has a father, so therefore she won't try to get you to be her father. Because that's why these women don't think that they have to bring anything to the table. Because they think that when they date a man, that man is supposed to be their father. That's why women think they could have a job and they could keep all of their money. Not all women, just so we could be clear, but there is a group of women in our society that believe that if they have a man or a husband, all of their money is theirs. And the man has to pay all of everything. So that's it. I mean, it'd be crazy when I say something that I'm not wrong, but I hear like I'm not wrong. The dog's watching TV, but what the fuck is going on? How's he scared of dog? Oh, he didn't scare the dog. Something came on the TV and the dog just went bonkers. They're gonna show us what the fuck the dog is looking at? Okay, I don't got time for that. I gotta do Shopify also. I might do Shopify also. I think I'm gonna do Shopify also. I'm gonna do Shopify. These are hard. Even if they took the gray out and made it just black, those would still be hard. Those are hard. Anything else y'all want to talk about? These are hard. I did a show on really nice sneakers. I just don't want to show you which one. Young Thug and him is back in court. I don't know. Are they back in court? That's interesting. I'm just gonna say this right now, Zeph. If you're gonna treat the things that I say, especially the things that are opinion, like I'm saying something that is absolute that needs to be like, I don't understand why you would be here. like okay, so I'm not coming at you, but I just want you to understand my position. What I said was, you should not go date, or if you want to date a woman and you want to marry a woman and you want a wife, you should probably not. You shouldn't. You should go after a woman who has no father. You should go after a woman who has a father. Because part of the problem that we have in society now is that women want their man to be their father. Just like we got a lot of women that want their son to be their man. Tell me where the fucking lie's at. So off of that, he wrote, there are a lot of women who had no fathers but end up being a good wife and mothers. I'm assuming. We're not talking about absolutes. We're talking about probabilities. He also writes, also, there are women who have fathers who turn out to be bad wives and bad mothers. Who say, I didn't say any of those things were impossible. So I'm not coming at you, but I'm saying if you're going to, it just kind of seems like there's so many things that you could have said that could have added to the conversation. That's all I'm saying. I just think that, especially, I personally think you're pretty intelligent, at least from some of the other things. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you was writing shit that other people said. I don't know the slightest idea, but I've seen you be on point quite a few times. I'm just really surprised that you decided to do that. That's all. And we should be getting our jump off soon. I want to put together a Madden tournament. I want to put together a BBN John Madden tournament. I would like for us to have a Madden tournament, and I would like to start doing them like once a month. And if it works out well, we'll hopefully be able to have a prize at the end, at least for one person. So I would like to have a John Madden tournament. There's nothing for you to apologize for. I have no idea why you're apologizing. I have no idea why you're apologizing. I don't think you did anything wrong. Maybe I just hold you to a higher standard than that comment was. That's all. Please don't do the thing where people now try to act like I'm doing something to them when I'm not doing anything, because that's what it looks like where you're going with it. This fucking chicken is flying, fam. Well, I don't think he's flying. I think he's just falling slowly. Nah, you good, Zeph? Please stop apologizing. Please, a different comment. Please stop apologizing, because you're making it look like I'm attacking you. So anybody watching the channel can now say, look at Jack Frost attaching his people, and I'm not attacking you. So please stop doing that. I literally kick people for doing that, fam. Okay, so there was something going on that they said that I couldn't pick it up. Anyway, we're going on 12 o'clock. I think I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go get me something to eat, pick up some snacks or some shit. I'm hungry. I do not like they're making these in leather at the moment. But I do know that mine got messed up because every time I wear them, it seems like it rains, even if there's no forecast for rain. So maybe the leather ones are the way to go to have them also. Yeah, it seems like it's never raining, and then I go somewhere and and then the rain just start pouring. So my fours is like I need them shits to get fully reconstructed. I thought these answers was ugly. The answer had a lot of ugly sneakers. I'm happy that he admitted it. But I do know people that like the sneakers. The first answers was lit. Those are some of the best sneakers ever. Bill Clinton to be named as one of Jeffrey Epstein's associates on list that will be released later this week. I wish I would. I didn't know they was. I wish I would have took a better picture. I'm taking a better picture next time. I'm taking a much better picture next time. Much better picture. I was fucking smiling. I don't know why you can't tell I was smiling. I hate the fact you can't tell I was smiling. Take a much better picture this time. So apparently we're gonna be at this thing on the 4th. I gotta go now because I don't got a choice. So we're gonna be here at the 4th. It's Thursday. It's gonna be hosted as you can see, Jack fucking Frost. Niggas is falling over themselves right now. They trying to call that nigga and hate on me so bad. They trying to hate on me so bad. Anything else y'all want to get into? If not, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go get me some breakfast, some lunch. I already had breakfast. I'm gonna go get me some lunch and then think about a thing. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat real quick. May give me a pastry. I don't know. Should I eat a heavy lunch? I don't know. I didn't get. I mean, I got money, but I didn't get no drops for lunch today. Nobody don't want to buy me lunch today for my motherfuckers. I need lunch sometime. And that curse was not meant to be aggressive, but I know people are going to tell people that they got to be mad at me because it's just hard being me, fam. Just everybody got to hate me for all of the stupidest reasons, fam. It's like, it's hard, fam. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. This nigga fat as shit. 350 something pound lineman. Imagine having that nigga chasing you. Imagine have done something wrong and that nigga chasing you. So Aaron Gordon said, I probably had a little bit too much eggnog. For lack of better words, I was messing around with my dog. I think he said effing around. They put messing around with my dog. And when you mess around, you find out. So basically he said, I was fucking around with my dog. And when you fuck around, you find out. I guess his dog bit him. They better start respecting your animals. Oh. Little murder machines. Yeah, murder machines. That's all a bear is. The murder machine. Sheesh. Finally, I've been looking. Is that the thing you already posted? Oh, this is your backup page. I'll go follow. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't follow a backup page. Maybe she pissed at me or some shit. I don't know. I'm gonna try to follow and see what happens. If she don't let me follow, I guess I'll just never talk to her again. I'll be like, oh shit, I don't want to upset you. So I guess I'll try to follow and then we see what happens. If she doesn't hit me back with the follow, I just guess I never speak to her again. And I'm 100% like that. Shout out to Fluff. He just hit me back. She might be dubbing me. She might be like block me or some shit. Best answer ever, homie. Yeah, y'all gonna get an earful when y'all contact that nigga. He a Bronx nigga. I don't know no way else. Us Bronx niggas is different. We different. We different. And they don't even know the niggas. They don't even know who them niggas is. Niggas that know who I am, making money in the world, don't know who them niggas is. The gangsters of the world don't even know who these niggas are. These niggas is claiming that. I don't want to get into it. Salute. Salute. Let's go. Shout out to Fluff Jones. I can't wait for y'all guys to contact him so y'all can get cursed out. Niggas gonna be like, niggas is lame. Niggas from the Bronx, fam. Niggas from the Bronx don't do that shit. You get it? A nigga from the Bronx don't do that shit y'all on. All that shit is clown shit. Niggas from the Bronx don't participate in shit like that. We different. Remember how I keep telling y'all, if I was living in the Bronx, nobody wouldn't be able to come to my neighborhood and be like, we gotta hate that nigga. You wouldn't be able to do that. You go to the Bronx and tell niggas shit like that, niggas it might be, I don't know who this guy is, but I haven't seen you in a dumb long time, and I don't know if you're a hater. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get kicked in a moment. Anyway, yeah, niggas from the Bronx don't give it up like that, fam. I'm not capping. I'm telling real shit. This shit that I'm going through out here in Coney Island with them crackheads following me around and shit like that, you wouldn't be able to do that. This shit I'm going through where we got crackheads, I'm about to show you their pictures, where we got like these crackheads following me around and got these crackheads having dope fiends come up to me and all that other weirdo shit I gotta go through. And all that other weirdo shit, this is one of the crackheads right here. And all that other weirdo shit, I gotta go to other crackheads It's from the back. When I get they pictures from the front, I am. Fucking crackheads. That should not fly in the Bronx. Somebody I don't even know would have already punched one of them in the face. You understand? The fuck is you talking about bringing that shit over here? Get out of here. Somebody I don't even know would have already just punched one of them bitches in the face. Real talk. So this is not me hating on Brooklyn. This ain't me hating on Coney Island. What I'm saying is a fact. The Bronx is different, and you can't do snake shit like that in the Bronx. Niggas gonna hold you accountable. Out here, niggas just go with whatever. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Out here, niggas go with whatever. In the Bronx, niggas is different. If I was living in the Bronx, this wouldn't even be an issue. This wouldn't be an issue. If they would have came up to somebody in the Bronx and asked them to tell a lie like that, like they're being told on me, niggas probably would have got punched in the mouth right then and there. Real man, my nigga. Is there any Bronx niggas in here? Shout out to the few. He says, I miss my dog. He passed on Christmas. My apologies, my brother. I didn't see that comment. Feel bad about your dog. Yeah, I know King of New Jersey. Why? I hate when people come in here and ask me about other content creators. I do know King of New Jersey. He's pretty cool. I was on his show a couple of months ago. What's up? This nigga Kid Cudi stay wearing dresses. I just don't deal with this nigga. I could just never deal with Kid Cudi. Just never. The Bible says that men are not supposed to wear women's clothes and women are not supposed to wear men's clothes. That's in the Bible, man. I'm not going to check nothing. I'm not going to check nothing. I'm not involved in nothing. I'm not going to check nothing. Shout out to him though. If he wanted me to know about what he said, he'd come. He could DM me. All right, I'm in communications with him. I'm not going to check nothing. I'm not even. Well, first of all, I'm not never going to be on the lookout for. And just so we could be cool, I'm as far as I know, I'm good with as far as I know, I'm good with King of New Jersey. I think he's a cool dude. I have no idea what he could or couldn't be saying about me. I have no idea. But as far as I know, he's an all right guy. I have no idea what he's saying though. And I don't have no beef with him. And if he is saying anything fucked up and negative about me, I have no comment. Remember, the haters try to always come in here and mention people for like to make it look like I'm arguing with them. Like how them niggas came in here the other day and they started talking about they start talking about trying to throw like gang names in the chat so they could then go back to the gangs and say I was disrespecting them so they could get somebody to kill me. You understand? These niggas don't get invited to nothing, fam. Nothing. These is dirty niggas, fam. Y'all niggas is out here on the internet champion, speaking, calling these niggas OGs and calling these niggas y'all big homies and all of this other shit while all the real niggas look at these niggas like they clowns. Y'all just don't know. Just put you on the game, fam. I'm working with Fluff Jones. His tagline. His tagline. We outside with the gangsters. That's his tagline. They consider them niggas pussy. Because them niggas got a problem with me and they sending all of these other people to argue at me. They consider them niggas to be pussy, fam. All right? Now I'm kicking you. All right? Just so you know. I told you I was going to kick that guy. The guy got kicked. I told you I was going to have to kick him. I already know. I could tell when they come in here the way they talk. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing beforehand. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go see The Color Purple because it's basically a book and a movie where the men are all horrible. So I wasn't planning on seeing The Color Purple. When I was a kid, I saw it a million times, but I was not planning on seeing the old Color Purple again or the new Color Purple. I wasn't planning on it because it's just hate men, you know. All men are bad, men are terrible. It was dope. The last event I went to with Fluff, like niggas fuck with me, fam. Like I walked up in the shit. You see all of the niggas getting ready for their photos and shit. Like niggas fuck with me, fam. I don't watch slave movies. I don't watch any slave movies. The last slave movie I saw was Django, and it took me like 3 years to watch that. And then I go on I don't know where it's at. I forget. I think it's on Netflix or I don't know where it's at. But they apparently have a Django television show, and it's a white guy that's Django or a not black guy that's Django. So I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, I don't do that. I don't watch slave movies. That's part of how they keep us hypnotized. You know what I'm saying? Under control. Every couple of years, they drop some slave movies. They got to make sure that we don't forget about slavery. They got to make sure that we don't forget that at one point they were over us. But the part that they don't tell is that a lot of the slave owners were black. That's the part they don't tell. Some of the worst slave owners were black. That's the part they don't tell. Because if they tell that part, then they have to explain that black people was in America before the Europeans came over here. They have to explain that when black people was over here, not everybody was a slave, that some people were actually rich and affluent. And then they'll have to then let into, there were black presidents before Obama. There were black presidents before George Washington. Hint, hint. So, yeah, that part. Now they don't want all that to happen. So therefore, they have to keep the narrative: all white people are slave owners, all black people are slaves. That's not the truth. There was people who wasn't a slave or a slave owner, just alive. The problem was, if you was trying to do that in the South, it was a big issue because they had the overseers that was just rounding up free people and just turning them into slaves. So if they're rounding up free people and turning them into slaves, that means that there must have been free people. I don't understand how people just don't understand logic. Like, are you only listening to what they're trying to tell you, or are you also listening between the lines? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, what? Oh, wow. So he just don't even want to be there no more. So let me tell you what happened. So a head coach at FAMU, FAMU, I don't know what the fuck. It's a HBCU. Willie Simmons is leaving the HBCU to become a running back coach at Duke University. Duke offered Simmons a $100K salary increase. FAMU called its alumni to raise $100K to match the offer, but Simmons turned it down. He was done with them, fam. Sometimes you want to win and do something worth doing. You understand what I'm saying? Some of us don't want to do shit that's not worth doing. We don't even want to start it. You understand? What the fuck? That was wild. It's just sort of thing that just didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense. What was I just telling y'all about? Hold on. I was just telling you about something. Just saw something that didn't make no damn sense. So basically, look at this. God, she's really, really dark. So first I thought it was because of the camera, but apparently when she kissed him, a lot of her makeup and everything went right off onto him. That's crazy. Like, Ma, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. I wonder if I'm going to see them crackheads today. I'm taking pictures of them. I need some new pictures of them crackheads to show y'all. And I need some new pictures to post and tag the NYPD. I hate them crackhead bitches. I don't hate them. But if they're going to be outside spreading lies and saying that I'm touching children and all this other shit that ain't true, you know what we all going to do? We all going to publicize it and contact the NYPD. Now we're going to see if I'm really doing any of those things. Because if I am, when the cops pull up on you, if they decide to pull up on you, that's all you have to say, right? Y'all niggas is out there talking about I'm doing disgusting shit, fam. Absolutely shit that people should have their lives extinguished for doing. Now, I'm talking about you two chicks every day. And every time the picture get better, I'm posting the picture until I die. Matter of fact, I thought about it. Let me show y'all these chicks' picture right now. Every time I think about it. And I don't want to talk to them about nothing. I don't want an apology. I don't want anything. The damage is already done. I don't want anything. There's nothing that you have I want. There's nothing to converse. There's nothing to converse with me about. There's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing you have I want. There's nothing you could do for me. That's one of the crackheads. This is the other one. When I get better pictures, I'll show y'all. What I'm gonna do probably is walk outside with my camera, so I get a really good. No, I'm 100% doing that. So I get a really good shot. Anyway, we head to the store. I gotta go get something to eat. I'm hungry. I don't know what we're doing later. We're just gonna be easy. I have to go across town. I have to go pick up my other computer. Dude is leaving the where it's at. The individual's leaving this week, today or tomorrow or some shit. So I need to go pick up my other computer, and because then I can make videos again, because I scrubbed this whole computer. That's why no actual 10-minute videos or anything like that hasn't been dropping, because I scrubbed this computer. That's not what I'm going to be using this computer for. So I got to go get the other computer, because that's what I'm going to be using that one for. With that being said, yo, look, I love y'all, man. Go do something good in the world. Do not become a crack addicted fucking dope fiend out here spreading lies on niggas and trying to ruin people's lives because you need a hit. Bitches is like, I need that crack. We gonna lie on Jack so they could get crack. So that's why they lying on me, so they could get a fix, man. They lying on me so they could get high. They're literally trying to ruin a man's life so they could get high. Just think about that for one moment. These women are despicable, and the sooner God get his hands on them, the better. Did we read our word for the day? It's made me think about it. Did we read our word for the day? I want to read our word. Make sure we read our word for the day. I have no idea what it is, as usual. James chapter 1, verse 22. We're going to read the verse 22 to 24. James chapter 1, verse 22 to 24. We're going to read the easy version, and then we're going to read the King James edition, 22 to 24. Be careful to do what God says in his message. Do not only listen to it. Do not make that mistake. You must obey God's message. Do not be like a man who quickly looks at his face in the mirror. That man looks at himself, but then he goes away. He immediately forgets what he's really like. Yeah, those are the same women CK sent to stalk me. I think that other dude is the one that spoke to them, though. I don't know if CK actually ever spoke directly to any of those women. Let's read the King James Version. Once again, this is James chapter 1, verse 22 through 24. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he is. So yes, we're supposed to actually do our acts and works and not just speak them. So basically, we're not supposed to say, well, this person isn't doing this and that person isn't doing that. That's not important what anybody else is doing. What you are doing, your portion, that's the part that's important. Shout out to the Most High. He's been sending us a lot of blessings over the last couple of weeks, over the last month and a half, 2 months. He's been sending us a lot of blessings. They just drop it out a couple of them just didn't go through because I was so surprised to get the opportunity. So salute to all of the new opportunities that's popping up, and salute to the fact that the people who are actually pulling up to come work with me are people that can't be, they're not weak-minded. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these other individuals is weak-minded. Like, all you got to do is tell them to hate on me and then give them whatever bullshit and they're going to go do it. You know, these people are self-made. These people aren't weak-minded. We had one dude that allegedly is a church. He is a church member, but on his off time, he goes and spends his time with Satan worshipers and revels in the shit that they're doing and adds to the shit that they're doing and helps finance and support the shit that they're doing. Satan worshipers. How do you think his church will feel if I pull up to his church and show him that he be dealing with these people? What is he going to be able to say? I should do that, right? I should do that. No, I'm not even going to do that. That's just out of my way. I don't even care about that shit. I let them deal with that dude. But what do you think will happen? How do you think the whole church would look at him if I just show one video of what that guy is doing? Just one. It could be any video. What do you think his church would say? I might go to his church and do that. What do you think his church would say? How do you think his church would look at him? How embarrassed do you think his wife will be? You know how embarrassed his wife will be? Just embarrassed. We go to church all day, and now our church knows that my husband spends his free time in a Satan worshiping room that doesn't do anything but hate and do the exact opposite of what we talk about every Sunday. His wife still got to sleep next to this nigga. I wouldn't be surprised if she's losing respect for him every day. Because I met her. I think she's the church person. I don't think he's the church person. I'll say that again. She's the church person. I've met them. She looked like she was raised in the church, fam. Nice woman. I don't think she likes me much, but that's not the point. She looks like she was raised. She might not have had an issue with me. She might have just knew her husband didn't like me. She looks like she was raised in a church, fam. And then she went and married a nigga that spends his free time in a devil worshiping YouTube room. How do you think that his church, how do you think she would feel when, because at this point it's a win, his church finds out about this? How do you think that's gonna work? How do you think he's gonna still be able to go to that church every day and feel the same energy and the same love, or you think they're gonna be looking at him through the side of their fucking eye? Like, this nigga really be up in here trying to worship with us, and he leaves and goes straight to worshiping the fucking devil. I'm gonna pull up to their church. I still got the address too. Hold on, let me check and make sure I still got the address. I'm gonna pull up to their church. He's not even going to say it's all in fun because we're righteous. We're not supposed to do something like that out of fun. We're not supposed to do shit like that, period. He's not even going to be able to say I'm a bad person. God said, love your enemies. There is no explanation he's going to be able to give to a pastor or a preach, an actual person that knows the Bible, that's going to be acceptable. And his wife is going to be so embarrassed. And every time they go in that church, she's going to know everybody's staring at them. And then he's going to show them videos talking bad about me. And that's just going to double down and make him look like even a worse person. So I need for him to show the videos that they show people to get them to hate me. Because then they're going to really look at him like crazy. Like, so this man needed help. And what you decided to do was to try to destroy his life. So God gave you the opportunity to do charity. And instead of doing charity, you decided to attack this individual. You know how blessed we're supposed to be to have the opportunity to do charity? So instead of doing charity, and I'm not even talking about money, I'm just talking about even a conversation. So instead of doing charity, having a conversation, trying to come to the aid of an individual, what you did was join the side that was harassing them. There is no explanation. I'm going to find it because he had to send me the address. But I know where the area is. So even if I could still find the church, I know the area. I remember going. So I could still find the church. And the funny thing is, somebody else told me that nigga was bad people. So that was dope. But I know why they said he was bad people, because he used to do drugs or some shit. I don't know. There we go. 120. Found it. 120. Those are the numbers. All right. I'm not going to say what street it's on. I'm not going to give everybody the address. 120. That's the number of the building. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to show everybody in your church what you do in your spare time. Show it right on Sunday. That's when I'm going to be there. These are church people. I'm going to go there and I'm going there for assistance and help. I have a situation where I'm being stalked on the internet and I need the church's help. They can't deny me help. It's a church. You want to fuck with my life? I'm going to help you out. I'm going to get you a little bit more involved. Your wife ain't going to be able to go back to that church, man. You're going to have to choose a new church. You're going to have to choose a new church. Your wife ain't going to be able to go back to that church. And before you say I'm doing something wrong, I'm actually not. This is my testimony. As long as I'm telling the truth, I'm doing zero wrong. This is my testimony. God says that we are supposed to testify. So I'm going to be pulling up to your church and I'm going to let them know what part of this community that you're a part of. They're going to know they have a Satan worshiper under their roof. And you can't say you don't worship Satan, because once they look at that page, you worship Satan. So they're going to know they have a Satan worshiper in their church, man. And I'm assuming they know more about the Bible than I know. So they're going to. I'm assuming they know more about the Bible than I know. So I am 100% certain they're going to be way angrier at this than you can imagine. They're going to be so pissed at this. It's going to be more than you can imagine. You actively belong to a Satan worshiping YouTube page. And you're coming up into their church, bringing Satan's energy in disguise. They're going to be so mad at you. They're going to try to save you, obviously, because they don't got no choice. But they're going to be so mad at you. And you're going to be a pariah for the rest of your time that you're in that church. So that's what I'm going to do. So you can help me by contacting them and letting them know I'm going to come. Because that'll help me. You also tell them I'm crazy. Tell them whatever you want to tell them. See, churches operate different from street people. There's just a certain decorum that they have to use because they got to follow the Bible. So when I pull up, I'm going to be spitting scripture just so we could be clear. They're going to talk to me. With that being said, I'm going to let y'all go. I got to go get something to eat. I'm hungry as heck. Everybody have a blessed day. Go out there, do something worth doing. Stamp God's name on it. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one.